Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler Funk. I am the athletic director at Kearney High School in Kearney, Missouri. I'm here to report our end of the year report to you, the school board. We can't say thank you enough to the school board for all the support they give us throughout the year, and I am just so happy to be here and present the end of the year report to you guys, kind of catch up what's been going on this year, some changes, some accomplishments, everything to do with Kearney High School athletics. It's been another incredible year at Kearney High School. I've been truly amazed this year and every year, really, of what our students athletes accomplish and what our coaches can accomplish. Especially not just on the field of play, but also off the field of play. We have amazing student athletes at Kearney High School and amazing coaches that help guide them in the right direction. We had a record number of student athletes participate this year at Kearney High School. It was 520 student athletes, and so we just keep growing. We keep getting bigger. Out of those 520, 315 were men and 205 were women. Those participants out of 520 competed in 22 different sports that were offered at Kearney this year. We are very, very proud for all the sports that we have, and we always look into new opportunities to expand our sports at our high school. So we just give the kids more options of what they can participate in. The 22 sports included boys and girls golf, boys and girls basketball, boys football, boys swimming, girls softball, girls volleyball, boys baseball, boys and girls track and field, boys wrestling, and boys and girls cross country, girls dance team, girls cheerleading, and boys and girls tennis, and last but not least, boys and girls soccer. We're really happy with all the sports we provide, like I said, and we're happy with all the accomplishments of our teams this year. Some of the highlights of the accomplishments of our team, we had 5 conference titles throughout all those teams, which include boys golf, boys football, boys basketball, girls volleyball, and girls cross country. We had 2 top 4 state finishers with boys football, girls volleyball, girls dance team, and boys tennis. We had 1 state champion this year. We are very proud of this group, and to be the best in the state, obviously they deserve all the accomplishments, both coaches and players, and that was boys baseball. They had a great run, and they had just great kids that worked hard and did it right on and off the field. So we're very proud of all those accomplishments of our student athletes. I'm going to turn now to our graduation rate. We were very, very successful in graduating our student athletes. All 520 of our participants are on schedule, and they will graduate at the end of the year this year. That's something we take a lot of pride in here at Kearney High School, that those students know that student comes before athlete and student athlete, and it's very, very important that they they do what they have to make sure they participate, and if they don't, they're unable to participate in our athletics. I'm going to turn our attention now to our stipends. Obviously, all of our coaches receive stipends, and depending on the level of your position for coaching and the size of your program, the stipend obviously fluctuates. So one of our top stipends is boys football head coach, and boys basketball head coach, and girls basketball head coach. All the head coaches have a higher stipend than the assistant coaches, and we do take into effect our years of service that our people put in. So obviously our first year stipend is not going to be as much as a 10th year stipend for our head coaches. One of our biggest accomplishments as an athletic program is we introduced this year Alumni Hall of Fame. We're very excited about this. We've never had a Hall of Fame here at Kearney High School. We had our first class come through, and we had a golf tournament to help raise money for the program, and gave those people the recognition they deserve. So we were very excited about the Alumni Hall of Fame. Okay, some summer projects and projects that we are excited about. One is the bond that passed that is going to allow us to expand the high school and get a new gymnasium and expand the middle school as well. Our gym is one of the ones in that district that is lacking around the area because we don't have two gyms. So building a field house is something that we really desperately need, and we're very excited about that opportunity. As you have noticed, probably we have new tennis courts that we had just gotten before the beginning of the year, and they have been a great source of income for our athletic department. We hosted 2 different tournaments on those courts, and they went very, very smoothly. Another new thing for our athletic department is the branding and trademarking of our Bulldog. Obviously, there's other Bulldogs in our conference, so we wanted to make sure we have our Bulldogs stand out from the rest of the Bulldogs that are around the state, and we trademark those, and now all our teams will be using the same, 10 or 12 different trademarks as far as, the K and the Bulldog are concerned. So we're very excited about that. Like I talked about earlier, eligibility, we're all on track to graduate. Eligibility here at Kearney High School is to be a 3.0 or above for participation, and our coaches have done a great job to make sure our students athletes withhold that. Last but not least, our coaches' evaluations are done every year. The athletic director, myself, I do the ones for the head coaches personally, and we sit down and we discuss how we can, improve as coaches and as people. The head coaches for each program do the assistant ones for their good, and they sit down with them and they talk about the same things. As an athletic director, I also meet with all the coaches and tell them about professional development opportunities that they can start heading in the next year, so we can always try to better ourselves. So that's kind of a summary report of all that's gone on in Kearney High School this year. We're very excited for the future, and we can't wait for next year to start. Thank you for your time.